28 Days of Rehab today. Day 15, turning pain into purpose. Pain can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to define you. Today, we'll explore how to turn your pain into purpose and use your experiences to inspire and help others. Pain often feels like a roadblock, but in God's hands, it becomes a stepping stone. Romans chapter 8, verse 28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Your struggles, no matter how deep, can be transformed into a source of strength for others. Sharing your journey and the lessons you've learned can bring light to those walking through their own darkness. As 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verses 3 to 4 explains, God comforts us in all our troubles so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. The steps to turning pain into purpose. Acknowledge your pain. Healing begins with honesty. Psalm 34 verse 18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Bringing your pain to God allows him to start the healing process. Real-life application. Write down the areas where you've experienced pain and pray over them. Ask God to reveal how he can use these experiences for good. Reflect on what you've learned. Every trial brings lessons that can shape your growth. James chapter 1 verses 2 to 4 reminds us to consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Real-life application. Take time to journal about the lessons you've learned during your struggles. Reflect on how these lessons can be applied to help others. Share your story. Revelation chapter 12 verse 11 declares, "They triumphed over him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony." Your story of overcoming can inspire others to seek healing and hope. Real-life application. Share your testimony at a recovery meeting, a church group, or even on social media. Your vulnerability can create a ripple effect of encouragement. Help someone in need. Acts of service bring purpose to pain. Galatians chapter 6 verse 2 urges us to carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. Real-life application. Volunteer at a recovery center or offer to mentor someone just starting their journey. Even small acts of kindness can make a big difference. Seek God's direction. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 to 6 reminds us to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Let God guide you in how to use your experiences for his glory. Real-life application. Spend time in prayer, asking God to open doors for you to serve others and use your pain for a greater purpose. Biblical examples of turning pain into purpose. Joseph in Egypt. Betrayed and imprisoned, Joseph's pain became the means to save an entire nation. He told his brothers, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." Genesis 50:20. Application. Reflect on moments where betrayal or hardship led to unexpected growth or opportunity. Paul's ministry. Paul endured countless trials but used them to spread the gospel. He wrote in 2 Corinthians 12, 9 to 10, "Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." Application. Consider how your vulnerabilities can become strengths when shared with others. Job's restoration. Despite immense suffering, Job's faith remained steadfast. In the end, God restored him and doubled his blessings. Job 42:10. Application. Trust that God can restore and even multiply what has been lost when you remain faithful. Conclusion. Embracing the power of your story. Your pain has a purpose. It's not wasted in God's plan. By acknowledging your struggles, reflecting on your growth, and sharing your story, you can inspire others and find healing in the process. Take time today to consider how you can use your experiences to make a difference. Trust that God will guide you every step of the way. Explore my book, There's Power in Pain and Poetry. Some of you to discover more about how faith and purpose can transform your recovery journey. Get your copy at www.hustleheavenlyinc.com. Let your pain inspire hope, and let your story shine a light for others on their path to freedom. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe for more inspirational content.